J T A L. While I'm sitting here, stuck in.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy JTL back with another one. Y'all know what to do. Y'all see the title. Let's get it.
All right, now Cam Newton was on $1 Million Worth of Game, and he was talking about his childhood and his views of what a woman's role should be. Here is what was said.
I grew up in a 3-parent household, my mom, my father, and my grandmother. A woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs. And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that. No, baby, like, but you can't cook. Okay. You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
Ooh, I don't know. That caused a lot of backlash on social media, saying you can't be a boss, but you don't know how to cook. You don't know when to be quiet. I mean, it just sounded a little crazy to talk about women like that.
All right, to talk about women like that, let's talk about what the brother said. These females out here trying to be the boss bitch, want to run and control everything, act like they really got it going on, and really don't bring nothing to the table. And guys ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? No, the normal guy would like his lady to be a little bit more feminine. Why you gotta be acting like you a boss? Who you bossing around? Those women usually try to do what, fellas? We all know what those type of females always do. They try to boss everybody that's around them, and they don't even own their own business and have employees to do so. But they trying to boss everybody around them, family, friends, and their man. I agree with them. Don't be talking all this trash. You got nothing to offer. Matter of fact, if you a boss, you're going to move like when you don't have to say it. I worked at plenty of jobs, and the only people that said they was the boss or supervisor all the time was the ones that people did not like, because you don't have to exalt yourself like that all the time.
So,
I mean, I get what he's saying. Like, the only difference is it works both ways. Like, we got to cater to each other. Like, I personally, I can do all that except the cooking. All right, if you're a man that knows how to cook, great. But I personally don't know how to cook. My wife is an amazing cook, and she learned that from her dad because he's a cook. So I thank God my wife knows how to hold it down. The one thing I do disagree with him with is if you have to wait to let someone let you lead, then maybe you're not a leader. Like, what does that mean? What does that mean when he says a woman has to let you lead? I don't know, but I'm...
All right, so let me speak on that. Charlamagne has been known to be a dirtbag for years on the Breakfast Club before him and his wife actually ended up getting married. They've been together off and on for a long time, then they finally got married. The problem I have with that crap that he just said was the simple fact that they cater to each other. It's different ways that men do what they do for women and women do what they do for men. All right? Man, protect, provide, give provision. Woman, cater to her man, being feminine, giving feminine energy, being inspirational, loving, you know what I'm saying? And you know, being that being in that bedroom for them. So it's different things. That will cater you. Men don't cater to women. They lead, they protect, they provide, give them a place to nest, make them feel safe. Women, you know, y'all do what y'all do in feminine wise. I'm gonna break it down a little bit more. But then that whole thing where he said, oh, if a woman has to let you lead, then you probably not a good leader. No. The thing is, you have women that will fight to be with a guy, but won't shut up. So that's what he's talking about. Allowing to lead means get out your own way. I done dealt with women like that before. They want to be in the way, but they want you to do what you're supposed to do as a man, but they won't let you do what you're supposed to do as a man because they're getting in the way trying to be the man. And this is why we got so much of this duplicity, recipes to pop, because women don't know their roles, men don't know their roles. Men got to stand firm, women got to get out the way.
I'm all in for roles at the crib. Like, there's certain things that...
Oh, and it's not just the fact that if a woman won't let you lead, you're probably not a good leader. No, it probably means you with the wrong heifer.
Wife expects me to do, and there's certain things I expect her to do.
That's what I'm saying. It goes both ways.
It's not like, oh, she gonna do this, I'm gonna... No, it's certain things like, you know, for instance...
And the be quiet thing, I don't agree with that.
The garbage.
Yeah, don't tell me when
My wife is not taking out the garbage. I'm taking out the garbage.
Yes, and if she takes it out, I get upset. That's my job.
That's my job. Don't take out my garbage.
That's me. All right?
Yeah, you basically listening to two Will Smiths, except they more grimy because they cheat and embarrass their wives. So, of course, they need to play that beta male role properly, especially since they got money. They don't want, God forbid, get no divorce and have to leave them paper checks. And then we're gonna get to that whole about to be quiet thing, because all three of these people are not qualified to speak. I don't even care if they married or not. The way they talking as men and as women, they ain't qualified.
And you feel bad when she got to tell you to do it.
You do. You do.
When she got to tell you to do it, you feel like you didn't do what you're supposed to do.
Right. You had one job.
Well, kind of what he's saying here is that women need to let men lead, and that I guess when that happens, women have to be more submissive. And I don't know about that one. But he also said, I'm going to tell the men to start being men. He said that.
Yeah, see that whole, I don't know about that one with the whole what men are supposed to do and what women are supposed to do is a problem. Women don't have a problem telling men what they're supposed to do, but when men do it, it's a problem now. And Angela Yee is the type of female, I guarantee you, whatever guy she with, she probably ain't gonna get married. She can't keep a man because she wanna have this new ideology about what a woman's supposed to do, and then they supposed to tell a man what they supposed to do. But I'm gonna get on that whole thing about to be quiet in a second.
It should not be rewarded.
And what he said about the bad B thing too, I agree with that, because most women who say that, they say that based off just physical appearance, superficial things. I like when people say, they bad Bs for what they are doing, for what they are accomplishing, not because of how they look. You need to have more than just that.
Correct.
Well, you can.
And that's another thing with our sisters. That shit need to stop. First of all, I don't even appreciate or respect that. Unless you a hood bitch and you just ain't gonna never change. That's in your lane. You stay in your lane. But as women, sisters, period. Brothers, we gotta stop saying nigga, real nigga, and women gotta stop saying bad bitch. You understand what a bitch is? A bitch is a four-legged female dog. All right, you saying you don't want to be treated like one, but you call yourself one. I don't give a fuck if you think, I'm taking the power by calling it myself. No, you're actually exerting the power of the other person. They didn't brainwash you so much that you call yourself a bitch now, and then when they call you a bitch, you gonna be fine with it. Trust me, I done seen it. So no, stop calling yourself a bitch and call yourself a woman. You know what I'm saying? And then plus, as you move as in confidence, you don't even say it no more. You just comfortable in your own skin. Like that's not cool. That's just stupid. And then this whole, because of how you look, whether how you look or what you do, both is just stupid.
Be a bad B and a boss B and not know how to cook.
Yeah, you can.
You definitely can.
Yeah,
you can be a boss bitch and not know how to cook or clean. You see how dumb Angela Yee sounds? That whole liberal leftist crap. And that's why I ain't with it no more. You can be that and not know how to do nothing. You can be that and not know how to do. Now you just a useless bitch.
Yeah.
Because he said you can't say
I'm talking about that.
I'm talking about what he said.
Oh.
This is what he said.
Oh, okay.
He said a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs. He said, I'm a boss bitch, I'm a this, I'm a that. No, baby, but you can't cook. You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead. And I think there's certain times when a woman is going to lead in a situation and certain times when a man is going to lead.
I agree.
No. Y'all talking about the wrong thing. First of all, men know how to get out of the way and let a woman be a woman. When she's handling around the household, when she's getting things together with the kids, or say we got an agreement that, she going to be able to finances or, give ideas about stuff. Men know how to chill out and let that woman be that executive administrative role, be that neck. But the problem is with women, we both gonna lead what? Because at the end of the day, like we always say, pressure is made for shoulders, not hips. Because guess what? When things get bad and women can't take it, a lot of women that have that mentality, majority of women that have that mentality, when the rough gets going, they don't get going with the tough. They get mad, they put the blame on everybody else. I done dealt with females that they have a bad day, they want to take it out on you. Now, how's she gonna be leading something? These women can't. Majority of the females I dealt with can't. And that's why I'm like, I'm taking myself out the market until I find a woman that meet all my criteria. I'm like, God forbid, ever put myself in that situation, because these females can't handle the pressure on them hips. So y'all believe this crap if you want to, what Angela Yee's saying, since she progressive and she can't hardly keep a man. Nobody's studying her.
You gotta be worthy of being a leader. Like, that person has to look at you and say, you know what, this person is worthy of being a leader. I'm gonna follow this person because they're a good leader, not just because I'm saying, hey, lead. Correct. You can let anybody lead. That don't mean that they're a leader. They might lead you off a cliff.
And like you said, boss bitch ain't got nothing to do with looks.
No, bad B. He said bad. Bad B.
I thought he said boss B.
He said both. He said bad and he said boss. So,
and you definitely can't be a boss just because of your looks. If you're a boss, then you actually are in charge of something. Correct. You know what I mean? You got something to show for it.
All right, well, that is your rumor report.
All right.
That's the one thing he said that made sense. So real quick to close it out, the whole last thing, stupid Angela Dumb Yee said, "Oh, you know when to be quiet. Yeah, they ain't gonna go away. I mean, how you gonna tell me when?" Listen, this is what dumb heifers like her, dumb stupid fees. She's a dumb bee. Dumb bees like Angela Yee, they can't comprehend because they got a small mind. I don't care if she got a college degree, she still got a feeble mind. These women are brainwashed and I realize when they say know when to be quiet. When they go to their job, I'm gonna break it down for you. We hear this all the time, but I'm gonna give you a perfect example. When you go to your job, you know you got a paycheck on the line. Your supervisor or your manager or whoever or the owner of the company is having a meeting. They might say something that you disagree with. And then you go to say something and they like, hold on, I'm going to open up the phone later, but right now, this needs to be addressed. If you think you're going to be here in there running your mouth, right? Running your mouth, saying whatever you want, and there's not going to be consequences, your dumb ass ain't going to be able to keep a job, okay? That's what I mean by knowing when to be quiet, because there's certain situations that's going on, you need to shut up. I've seen women get out of line where somebody could have got hurt. Guys in another guy's face, putting the guy in check for being disrespectful around him and his lady or whatever the situation was, and he's trying to check the guy. Now they having a conversation. Now it's the tension is there, and it's kind of at a threshold where it's not gonna go no further. But then the woman jumps in, yeah, motherfucker, you a bit. Now the other guy looking like, okay, well, you better up and check her because she ain't finna pump me. If me and you having a respectful conversation, your bitch ain't finna come out of line and say something wrong. Because now guess what? Now you got to fight to do because this bitch didn't know when to shut up. You got a situation that you trying to handle with, say a situation with the police. You get pulled over, you and your lady in the car, you handling the situation, then, yeah, you don't need to be bothering nobody. You don't need this. Yeah, and then he like, shut up. It's situations like that where it's like, shut up. They have you and your woman having a conversation. And you trying to express some things, but she don't want to listen. Now you get into this place where like you don't want to talk to them. And you know us as men, we have no problem not saying nothing to you, and then you see what we gonna do since you don't want to listen. Those are the times that they're saying, shut the fuck up. Sometimes you need to have that energy where your woman understand that's the time to shut the fuck up. And listen, if a woman don't want to abide by that, then you need to get the fuck on. Because most of the time, no, majority of the time, women want men to protect, provide, and give provision. And then profess how they feel, blah, all that bullshit. So if you want me to do that, that means I have to be the leader. You can't be jumping out in front and then I have to figure out when you want me to. I'm not Will Smith. He laughed in that situation. That was a situation he didn't have to jump out the window. He can look at her, see she not right, grab her hand, hold her hand, be like, it's all right, baby. Don't worry, I got this. And then when it comes time, you go holler at Chris, and then you get him to come over, apologize. And then when you go give your acceptance speech, you bring attention to her alopecia situation, like Kevin Samuels said on his show, and then you have Chris apologize. Simple as that. Come back. Yeah, this is something serious. My apology. I didn't know about the severity. It was just a stupid joke, and I apologize, but this is something serious. That's how you handle it. But nowadays, women think their emotions and how things get handled is supposed to get handled that way. And now you see Jada Pinkett puts out a statement through her people that she didn't need Will to protect her. They both agree it was stupid, and she don't need protection. So now he going through ours, and he in rehab. Now she back on the scene, dressed, going out to red carpet events and opening shows and galleries and bullshit while this man fucked up and losing a lot of money. This is why if you get the wrong heifer, it can tear your life apart. So fellas, be well. Take care of yourself at all times. It's your boy JT, opposite from the norm. Y'all know what to do. We'll be back. Cheer.